Hello, my dear children. Namaste to all of you. Welcome back to yet another super amazing, super useful session of your ICSE Sprintex 2021 series. This is Ambika, your biology master teacher, right here on this amazing platform, Vedantu 9th and 10th English. All right, as you know, Sprintex has been helping many of you. I mean, it's really wonderful to hear your feedback that you guys are gaining a lot of confidence and you guys are learning better. It's giving you better practice and all of those. Thank you so much for all that wonderful support and feedback, children. And in case there's anything you would like to add specific to this particular session as well, please do remember to comment in the comment section below. All right, and here we get started. We are discussing questions from the chapter Excretory System, again part of human physiology. Okay. Now, broadly, we've divided it into 4 topics, which are structure and function of the kidneys, cortex and medulla, structure and function of the nephron, and urine formation. Broadly into these 4. And one more thing I want to remind you, children, if there's anyone here who has probably not had a chance to look at our Umang series playlist, please have a look at them. Okay, Umang series for ICSE class 10, in which your entire syllabus, end to end, everything, the latest information and everything, you can find it. And in case you are very new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button as well right now, because we will keep coming up with more and more creative and useful content for you even in the days and weeks to come. We'll never stop working hard for you, children, because we love it and we are very, very passionate about it. All right, so here we go. Oh, by the way, as part of our love for you and passion for the work that we do, remember, we are with you till the very end. And right now, there is a limited period offer which is running on our Vedantu Pro subscription courses. 50% off up to rupees 1500. So to know more about this, there is a link you would find in the description box below. Subscribe to Vedantu Pro now, and you will also find the link in the comment section as a pinned comment. You can click on any one of those and check out more details. Okay, it will be much clearer to you. Okay, homework from the last section. Why is double circulation of blood necessary in human beings? All right, many of you did give me your answer, so here it is. Well, children, remember, the advantage of complete double circulatory system is that it allows for higher metabolic rates. You know, better metabolism can be maintained because mixing of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood doesn't occur here. Okay, so this means that the blood which leaves the heart travels to every part of the body, and it's rich in oxygen, and that's why it's able to travel to every part of the body, right? And the deoxygenated blood from every part of your body simultaneously gets picked up by your blood and is drained back into your heart. And your heart and lungs function together like best friends to maintain this particular function. And as a result, there is no wastage of time at all. This is very, very useful for organisms like birds and mammals, which are higher chordates, to maintain their body's high energy demands, right? Okay, so that is our answer for this question. Now, let's quickly have a look at our schedule, okay? Our Sprintex schedule for biology, it has been happening now. Whatever you see on this particular slide, we are done with all of this. And today we are here. Excretory system. We are left with just 3 more. Okay, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and 5 p.m. on these dates, 25th, 26th and 27th of Feb. Okay, so that's about bio. So after this, that means just 3 more days and we'll be done. Wow. Chemistry schedule. Anubha ma'am has also been working very hard for you. Ma'am also has a handful of sessions remaining. So again, ma'am will also be done on the 27th of Feb. Physics. Anup sir will also be done a little before us. In fact, 26th of Feb, Anup sir is going to be done with your physics Sprintex schedule. Math, Gopal sir has been working very, very hard for you, meeting every single day, meeting you guys every single day. And Gopal sir's math schedule is also ending on the 26th of Feb for Sprintex ICSE. Now, English, Shweta ma'am has also been meeting you quite often. Ma'am will also be done with her schedule on the 27th of Feb. Ankana ma'am for social studies will also be done by the 27th of Feb. So children, that means just about 4 or 5 days more and we'll be done with Sprintex for ICSE 2021. Isn't that amazing? Okay, children, any thoughts you have about the Sprintex series, please post in the comment section below. By the way, talking about any feedback, that reminds me, I hope you guys have been making use of the PDFs that we upload in the description box below of every video. Just in case it's unavailable to you, please do not hesitate to inform us. Okay, as much as possible, I think they are being uploaded on a regular basis. Our team does ensure that it's all given to you on time, and please check it out and not just have a look at it. I would love it if you all could just download it, save it in an organized folder, so that your final exams are going to be a lot easier, as in your revision notes are there right in front of you, right? Okay. That's about it. So children, as I told you earlier, click on the subscribe button right now in case you haven't done it yet. All right. And for more Sprintex series, or if you've been enjoying the Sprintex series, click on the like button right now. Share it with all your ICSE Class 10 friends. We want as many children as possible to benefit from all the hard work that we do. That's about it. Okay. So here is my positive quote for the day. Work hard in silence. Let success make the noise. Yes, very important. Let's not announce to the world that we are actually working very, very hard. I'm not saying do things secretively, but do not keep boasting about it. Do not give unnecessary publicity about what you are doing. Just let your heart know what you're doing. Your brain and heart together can function, and success will be yours one day. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it is. Okay, here is your question 1. Name the 3 kinds of nitrogen excretion. What do you think it is? 30 seconds for us to answer in sprint. The 3 types of nitrogen excretion, nitrogenous waste excretion, what are they? Yes, and here it is. The 3 phenomena, which are ammonotelism, wherein ammonia is the waste product, ureotelism, wherein urea is the main waste product, and uricotelism, wherein uric acid is the main end product. All right. And of course, keep in mind, these 3 together wouldn't be present in a particular organism. For example, birds would generally be uricotelic, humans are generally ureotelic, and tadpole, as in amphibians, all are mostly ammonotelic, and so on. All right. Yes. Next one. Explain the function of vasa recta. Remember this term? Vasa recta. Where do you remember this term? Where do you remember hearing this term? Okay, I will show you the picture. Look at these capillaries which are found around the loop of Henle. They are called vasa recta. As you can see, there is peritubular capillary as well marked here. Basically, the difference is that peritubular capillaries are the capillaries which surround mainly the PCT and DCT. All right. Whereas vasa recta is the set of capillaries which surrounds the loop of Henle. Okay. So this surrounds the loop of Henle. So why is it important? Why do you think it's there? Well, it's got a very special reason, and it's very, very important because it helps to retain the reabsorbed ions and urea in the interstitial fluid of the renal medulla. If you remember, the kidney has got an outer cortex and an inner medulla. Loop of Henle is mainly focused in the medulla, right? We've been looking at all these concepts. So basically what the vasa recta does is it helps retain the reabsorbed ions and urea in the renal medulla, and as a result helps in maintaining bodily fluid balance, helps in maintaining high osmotic pressure, helps in maintaining an ion water balance in the human body, right? That's a major thing, because too much fluid retention is a problem, excess fluid loss is also a problem, and all these tubules in association with all these capillaries ensure that there is a balance. Okay, right. Next question. Choose the odd one out. What do you think? Super easy this is. Glomerulus, loop of Henle, Bowman's capsule, neuron or nephron. Quickly, not more than 10 seconds. And your time ends in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, yes, of course, neuron, because neuron is a part of the nervous system. It's the nerve cell, whereas everything else is something that's associated with the excretory system. That's it. 1 mark is entirely yours. Okay, Now, another exam favorite question is here. Give reason. The renal cortex has a dotted appearance. Okay. Why do you think so? This is quite often asked in ICSE exams. I've been seeing it in a lot of past years' papers. So why does this occur? If you look at it, this outer portion is what we call the cortex. The inner portion is called the medulla. The cortex has got a dotted appearance. Medulla has got more of a striped appearance. Why is it so? What is the reason? Well, it's mainly to do with which part of the nephron would be found in the cortex and the medulla. And that's why we have this zoomed in image. The cortex and the medulla, this small portion of the kidney, which you zoom in and look at, you would see that the outer areas are called the cortex. The inner areas are called medulla. Outer cortex would have a dotted appearance as a result of the concentration of millions of Malpighian bodies. Now, what are Malpighian bodies? This portion, remember, the Bowman's capsule along with the glomerulus together forms the Malpighian body. This is the Bowman's capsule and this is the glomerulus. Okay, together they form the Malpighian body. All right? Yes. So since structurally, these are mainly concentrated in the renal cortex and not in the medulla. Overall, it gives the cortex a dotted appearance. So this is the glomerulus. I'll just make it here clear for you so that you don't have a confusion. And this is the Bowman's capsule. All right? Yes. So this is about it. As simple as that. Okay, next one. Kidneys do not play a major role in excretion in ammonotelic animals. Justify. Okay. So why do you think this is the case? Kidneys, in the case of ammonotelic animals, kidneys don't really play a major role. Why so? Because ammonia is much simpler in the sense it's readily soluble in water. And as a result, it's easy for ammonia to diffuse across body surfaces. Right. So skin respiration is also possible over there. Skin excretion is also possible over there. It can easily diffuse across body surfaces and ammonia is excreted as ammonium ions through the gill surface. So this is the major reason for it, as in kidneys don't really play a significant role. Kidneys are not really required there. There's no need. So why have it? Right. Okay. Next one. Terrestrial animals are generally either ureotelic and uricotelic and not ammonotelic. Why? Yes, another very interesting question. Any idea what the answer could be for this? Terrestrial animals, generally ureo or uricotelic and not ammonotelic. Okay, let's discuss. Ammonia is highly, highly toxic. And of course, it's easy to be eliminated as well generally. In the organisms where it's formed, they can be eliminated because it's, as I told you, for the reasons I told you earlier, I told you just now. Now, ammonia is highly toxic. It has to be eliminated as quickly as it's formed. Ammonia being formed, ammonia being eliminated. Pretty much hand in hand, immediately. Okay. Now, as far as land animals are concerned, terrestrial animals are concerned, there is a very, very thick integument. What is integument? A very, very thick protective layer like the skin. Not just the skin, all the protective layers like the hair that covers the skin or is found as part of the skin and everything. Those protective layers, like the thick skin, are pretty much impermeable to gaseous exchange. Right. So it requires a very, very large volume of water for elimination, and land animals don't have access to such huge amounts of water, unlike aquatic animals. Make sense? Absolutely, it does. And as a result, they can't afford to be ammonotelic. Imagine, without sufficient water content, they can't eliminate ammonia if at all it was formed. Would have been highly toxic, would have resulted in the death of those individuals, right? That's exactly why nature has planned land animals to be either ureotelic or uricotelic and not ammonotelic. All right. So children, time to take a very quick break. Now, those of you, pay attention, okay? This is going to be something that will really, really benefit you in the days to come. Because right now you make a decision on this and you will not regret by the time your exam eve comes. Okay, right. So apart from YouTube, as you all are probably aware, Vedantu has got an amazing platform, an online teaching platform. So you can now be a part of those unlimited live classes, which also have fun and super high level quizzes. Really, learning with fun is the tag that we would love to put there. You can compete with students across the world. Like, that's one of my personal favorite features, because having a mixed crowd in a class is always amazing. Okay, now interactive replays with live quizzes and leaderboards. Because children, at Vedantu, it's quite natural that you might miss out on some sessions while they are actually happening live. Why so? Because roughly about 200 live sessions happen in a month. As part of pro subscription courses, you will see that in a month, you can access up to 200 live sessions. Practically, when you think of it, it's quite natural that you might miss some of them while they are happening live, for whatever reason. But even if that does happen, it's not a problem. You will get access to the replay button of all the past sessions which you attended, which you did not attend, whatever it may be. You can still watch the replay, and you can be a part of the quiz and leaderboard just like a live session. Amazing, right? Yes. Now, apart from all this, after every single session, handwritten notes of the master teachers are also going to be available to you in a downloaded format. Now, in-class doubt solving, quality tests and assignments, everything, which will basically sharpen your understanding about yourself, your strengths and your weaknesses. And I think that's something that only such a personalized platform can do. Here on YouTube, we can only address a general group, right? Of course, we never stop doing our best, but there is a certain limit to what the kind of things that we can do over here. But then over there on the Vedantu platform, our tech, our amazing smart technology has been made in such a way that you get personalized attention. You really don't feel like you are in an online classroom. It's that amazing to experience it. And of course, micro courses, which are crash courses, which are topic level or chapter level courses, along with crash courses, are going to be available for free for you, for those of you who are registered for Vedantu Pro. And as far as pricing is concerned, yes, I'll tell you that. Just remember, as I told you at the start, in case you missed out the first part which I told you, the link is given in the description box below and in the pinned comment. You can just click on that and apply the coupon code AMBPRO. All right. Yes. And right now is the best time to pick it up, because 50% off is going on right now, up to rupees 1500, which means your entire course is going to be available to you at a very, very, very reasonable price. You want to hear how and how much? This is how it is. 2,699 for 1 month. Is that too much? Is that too less? Well, I would say it's probably one of the most reasonably priced courses you can find out there, because it's not just biology. This 2,699 is the price that you pay for 200 live sessions for science, maths, English and social studies, everything. And even on top of this, right now, if you go ahead and purchase this, you get a 50% off, which makes it 1,349.5. And yes, so go down to calculate the per class price. It comes down to rupees 6.7, which is even more cheap than a pack of lace. Not even a party pack, I would say a normal pack of lace, right? Okay. Now, children, for those of you who are still confused about what you do and where do you find this link and things like that, let me make it very clear to you. Okay. Right. So here it is. In the below this video, if you just check on the description box, you would find a link like this. Do you see that? Yes, a link like this. Subscribe to Vedantu Pro now. Okay, so just click on it and this is what you would see. Welcome to Vedantu Pro subscription. And right now, let us go ahead and check out the best plan for you, which means for ICSE class 10. So I click on grade 10, select target would be ICSE 2021. And here we go. All the features are mentioned here. You can in detail go through all this, who are going to be the teachers in Vedantu Pro, everything that you might possibly have a confusion about. frequently asked questions are answered, everything, children. And over here is probably where you might have some confusion as to the pricing and applying the coupon code and things like that. So let's just sort it out right now. You can just click on the proceed to pay button. As of now, you can see 2,699, right? So click on the proceed to pay button, and then you would be taken to a window where you can apply the coupon code. AMB, yes, it's right there. AMBPRO, and just click on apply. There, 1,349.5. 50% reduced right away. So children, after this, of course, go ahead and choose the payment method that suits you, and that's it. You will be in the final step. Okay, now for those of you who would just like to have a look at our platform, what does it look like? Right? So a basic idea, I hope you would get an idea from this. This is a list of past sessions that you can see. Okay, sessions which have happened in the past with the dates and with the time at which it happened, in case you missed it, or in case you just want to have one more look at it, because for whatever reason you want to study better, you want to have a look at the slides once again with the teacher's explanation. Replay button is going to solve it all. And as I told you, the live quizzes and leaderboards are going to be intact. Okay, then you can click on the get notes button to download the handwritten notes of your teachers. That's it. That is how amazing Vedantu's online platform is. Yes, children. So don't wait any further, because I would say you will be wasting your money only if you made a decision on the eve of the exam. Right now, if you were to make a decision, you're going to get a chance to utilize it entirely, completely. Okay, so that's exactly why I told you the coupon code is AMBPRO. Remember that. All right, and let us continue with your Sprintex. Yes, and here we are. In the following case, pick out one term which includes all the remaining three. Wow, how interesting. Glomerular filtrate, Bowman's capsule, ultrafiltration, glomerulus. Yes, pick out a term which includes all the remaining three. What do you think it is? Your time ends in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ultrafiltration, of course, the 3 steps of urine formation are ultrafiltration, reabsorption, tubular reabsorption, and tubular secretion. And all of these, glomerular filtrate, and then Bowman's capsule, of course. This is the Bowman's capsule. Glomerulus, that is part 3. Glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, and glomerular filtrate. Of course, this looks like a kidney, right? I shouldn't have joined it over here. Okay, sorry, my bad. Yes, children. So this is it, glomerulus, and this is the Bowman's capsule. That's it, all related to ultrafiltration. Okay, moving ahead to the next one, which is a 2 marks question. How is the permeability of the DCT and the collecting tubule controlled for regulating water content inside the body? Very interesting. Now, we know that, and we've, if you remember, if you just recall everything we've discussed here, you would remember that tubular secretion, tubular reabsorption, all of these are crucial steps of urine formation, right? So how are the tubules able to maintain this sort of, pretty much like they seem automatic? How do they do this? How are they able to detect the amounts of water, the fluid balance in the body? How are they able to adjust it accordingly? So let us discuss that. It's only and only because of your intelligent glands, endocrine glands. Okay, so look at this. The pituitary and hypothalamus, if you remember, there is a very, very important hormone secreted by the posterior pituitary, vasopressin or ADH, right? ADH or vasopressin is a hormone which can make the tubules, the kidney tubules, permeable to water so that water gets reabsorbed. It's all because of the hormones. And when the water content in the body is normal, ADH will not be released. Yes. So your endocrine glands, your pituitary gland and your hypothalamus can get a sense because they are super intelligent. Yes, of course. And the tubule is impermeable to water and the water is eliminated in the urine. This is the case when there is sufficient water content in your body. In case your body is dehydrated, what your brain does is, what your pituitary gland and hypothalamus do is that the hypothalamus tells the posterior pituitary to produce ADH. ADH is like a messenger. ADH goes and tells your kidney tubules to reabsorb more water so that there will be more fluid retention in your body. Else you're going to get very, very dehydrated, right? And when there is no need for it, no ADH is sent or no messenger is sent. All right? Yes. Question 9. What is the chief nitrogenous waste product in birds? Give 2 advantages of this mode of excretion. Chief nitrogenous product in birds. Any idea? I think I told you sometime back. The answer is uric acid. They are uricotelic. The advantage is that uric acid requires very little or no water for its elimination. I don't know if you've ever seen, I mean, you would have. Unless you are like all the time lost in your own world of mobile phones and things like that. I hope you're not like that. I think every child in our country, everyone in our country would have seen what birds' excreta looks like. It's generally very, very dry. And uric acid is what the main component of it is. It requires very, very little to no water for its elimination. Okay? And uric acid is far less toxic as compared to ammonia especially, and can be eliminated very, very slowly. So these are the 2 major advantages of being a uricotelic organism. All right, and now going on to the final question for the day. What is a dialysis machine? When is it needed? Yes, dialysis. What do we call it? There is a nickname for dialysis machine that we give, or the procedure that we give. What is it? Artificial kidney, right? Because in the case of a person who's got a kidney failure, so much toxic substance, so much of toxic substances are going to get accumulated in that patient's body because kidneys are not doing their job for whatever health concerns. And as a result, in dialysis, there is a very, very smart design which has been made to replicate the role of kidneys. So as a result, there is a set of semi-permeable membranes instead of glomerulus. Yes, so semi-permeable membrane instead of glomerulus. Then there is a cellophane membrane where the blood is made to flow. Blood is collected from the patient. The patient would be lying down or sitting beside, and the blood is collected continuously. It would be passed on into the dialysis machine, and the filtered blood is finally pumped back into the person's body. Okay, so this is how it works. Everything. This machine, simply put, it would have parts which have been designed to replicate every major step in urine formation. Isn't that amazing? That is how amazing biomedical technology is. Yes. All right. And that brings us to a homework question. Differentiate between renal artery and renal vein based on oxygen. Renal artery and renal vein based on oxygen. How do you differentiate? I don't want an essay answer. I just want crisp answers. These kinds of difference between questions are commonly asked in ICSE exams. Okay. Now, children, this is about it. We are done with discussing questions from all these topics of the chapter excretory system. And now let me remind you, our previous session was on the 20th, the day before yesterday, on circulatory system. Today we are done with excretory system. The next session, I'm going to be meeting you next after 3 days on the 25th of Feb at 5 p.m. So remember this and join me. Nervous system part 1 is what we'll be discussing over there. All right. And remember, children, 50% off right now. Link is given below. Click on it and the coupon code is AMBPRO. Okay, I've given you all the information I had to. Now do click on the like button if you have found this useful, and post your comments as well in the comment section below. Share it with all your ICSE friends, children. Okay, because for the hard work that we've been doing on this channel, we want everyone to benefit. It doesn't take you anything. It doesn't cost you anything. The only advantage is going to be that you will get notified every time we put up a new and amazing, useful piece of content on this channel. So stay subscribed and click on the subscribe button. Click on the bell icon also right next to it, right next to the subscribe button. All right, that's about it from my side, children. Until we meet again, remember to always stay happy, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and keep working hard. This is Ambika signing off. Bye-bye.